Caitlin Clark just did something that no athlete has done since Michael Jordan.
Remember when Michael Jordan could slap his name on anything and it sold out before it even hit the shelves? Well, welcome to the Caitlin Clark era, where a new phenom just rocked the basketball world so hard, WNBA veterans are sweating through their headbands. And no, it's not the heat. It's because Caitlin just sealed a deal that echoes MJ-level greatness.
He's like Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, probably eventually Caitlin Clark, where it's like individual people make an entire country tune into their sport.
1,000%.
Like hockey was never bigger than when Wayne Gretzky was playing it. And it was ridiculous how much it grew the sport.
Tiger Woods.
Caitlin Clark isn't just selling merch. She's shifting the culture. She just inked a groundbreaking partnership with a billion-dollar brand, and the entire sports world is buzzing. Meanwhile, a few salty vets are acting like they didn't just watch their own league get outshined. This isn't just another flashy endorsement. It's the biggest basketball collab since a kid from North Carolina laced up with the swoosh and changed sneaker history forever. But this time, the game changer is a woman. Clark isn't just the queen of the court, she's now the queen of commerce. Stick around, because at the end, we're dropping the inspiring words Jordan himself had for her, and revealing the one rare basketball stat only his airness and Caitlin Clark share. Ready? Let's go.
She's incredible. Congratulations to her and her family. Yeah. The crazy thing is I'm just seeing her last year when they played LSU, but she's phenomenal.
Let's put this into perspective. Wilson, the official game ball provider for both the NBA and WNBA, just made Caitlin Clark the first female athlete since Michael Jordan to launch her own signature basketball collection. Yeah, you can almost hear Sheryl Swoopes clenching her jaw from here. The irony? Swoopes has spent more time talking about Caitlin lately than celebrating her own legendary career. And now Clark's name is being etched right alongside MJ's in the Marketing Hall of Fame. But these basketballs? They're not your average gym class rubber. We're talking sleek white and gold collector's editions, laser-etched with designs that celebrate Caitlin's biggest career moments. There's the Threes Up, a tribute to her fearless, limitless range. The Record Breaker, honoring her historic stat sheet domination. And the Crowd Maestro, a nod to the way she turns every arena into a sold-out concert. Think Beyoncé, but with a step-back next for
Making her the first athlete since Michael Jordan to get their own signature basketball from Wilson. She also becomes the first WNBA player to get her own signature basketball from Wilson.
And it gets even better. Wilson couldn't keep them in stock. Tens of thousands of Caitlin Clark's signature basketballs sold out in under 40 minutes. 40 minutes. That's less time than it takes Aja Wilson to drop a cryptic tweet. This wasn't a soft launch. It was a cultural moment, the kind of instant sellout frenzy you'd expect from an iPhone drop or a Travis Scott sneaker collab. And just when you thought it couldn't get any bigger, Clark doubled down, dropping a second collection. This time with an unexpected partner, Hy-Vee, the Midwest grocery giant. Yep, you heard that right. Caitlin Clark is out here doing sneaker-level sellouts with a supermarket.
Calling all Caitlin Clark fans, 2 new limited edition basketballs are now available at select Hy-Vee stores. The designs are part of the Inspire series that Clark is doing in partnership with Wilson Sporting Goods. The tribute ball pays homage to Clark's time with the Iowa women's basketball team, and the Dreamer ball is designed to encourage athletes to pursue their dreams. Both are available in sizes 3 and 6 at select Hy-Vee locations.
Wilson's head of global brand, Amanda Lamb, said it best. Caitlin Clark isn't just a record-setting athlete, she's a cultural icon. Translation? She's not just in the game, she is the game. And that's exactly why Wilson is going all in, betting on Clark to lead the future of their women's basketball brand. This isn't a one-off promo or a limited campaign, it's a full-blown brand, evolution, and Caitlin Clark's face is now the face of the movement. Next Voice 6, and now? The ripple effect is turning into a tidal wave across the league. This kind of power move isn't just big, it's historic. Caitlin Clark is redefining what's possible for female athletes. She's not just cashing checks, she's rewriting the entire endorsement playbook. And naturally, That's creating serious tension in some locker rooms. While Clark stacks partnerships, a few of the league's loudest critics are stuck on the sidelines, arms crossed, endorsementless, and watching the spotlight shift without them. Let's talk numbers, because stats speak louder than any hater tweet. Caitlin Clark's WNBA games are averaging 1.18 million viewers. That's 3 times the league average. She's not just raising the bar, she launched it into orbit. Last year, 1 rookie. This year, she's tripling the league's audience. And the wildest part, she's just getting started.
Fact that outside of Kevin Durant, aging superstar, LeBron James, 40 years old, and Steph Curry, there's not a single NBA player more popular today than Caitlin Clark. That is a problem.
7 arenas, sold-out TV ratings, breaking records, social media, viral clips every single week. People who didn't even know the WNBA existed last year are now planning their schedules around Indiana Fever games. Why? Because Caitlin Clark brings electricity every time she steps on the court. She's not just playing, she's putting on a show, a one-woman ratings machine, a walking economic stimulus package for women's basketball. She's pulling in fans who've never watched a women's game before. Gen Z, she's their icon. Boomers, she's got Larry Bird's vision, plus a social media strategy, middle America. Suddenly glued to Fever games like it's the NFL. Everyone wants a piece of the Caitlin Clark phenomenon. Well, everyone except a few bitter vets still wondering how this rising star stole the spotlight without even asking for it.
But for Caitlin Clark, on a worldwide marketability list for athletes, to be ahead of both Messi and Ronaldo is quite impressive. Steph Curry is behind her on the list.
8 while players like Dejonai Carrington are busy subtweeting Clark and questioning her popularity, Caitlin's out here building a billion-dollar brand, locking arms with Wilson and joining Michael Jordan in a club so exclusive. It now has exactly 2 members. Hate all you want, but the numbers don't lie. And this is just the beginning. You don't have to take my word for it. Just ask the legends. Mike Breen, the iconic voice of the NBA, dropped one of the highest compliments imaginable, casually placing Caitlin Clark's name in the same breath as basketball royalty. That's not a hot take. That's basketball canon.
She's doing rating-wise for the WNBA what Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Steph Curry have been doing for the NBA.
But this isn't just about what Caitlin Clark is doing on the court. It's about what she's building off of it. Caitlin Clark isn't just the best story in basketball. She's a marketing juggernaut. According to industry insiders, she's now ranked as the 4th most marketable athlete on the planet, not just in the WNBA, not just in women's sports, in the world. That puts her ahead of entire sports leagues, global superstars, and yes, even a few salty vets still subtweeting. From the sidelines. Let that sink in. She just leapfrogged entire marketing departments and became the face of the most explosive movement in women's sports history. And with Clark in the spotlight, the WNBA isn't just trending, it's officially entering prime time, for real this time. Get ready for more sponsors, more national TV slots, and a bigger, louder, undeniable seat at the table for women's basketball.
The idea of some players being jealous, yes, that probably exists.
Okay.
To me, yeah, jealous, sure. I mean, would you be jealous of somebody that got $28 million a shoe deal or whatever the deal is before you step foot in the pros?
Not everyone's celebrating. While Caitlin Clark is flashing that signature smile for the cameras and rewriting the business of basketball, some of the league's old guard is out here chewing on lemons, because this isn't just a player with elite handles, this is a superstar with leverage, and that's got a few locker rooms feeling a little tense. Let's paint the picture. First-year player rolls into the league, breaks 62 records, draws over 1 million viewers per game, and sells out venues like she's Taylor Swift in high tops. It should be a dream scenario for the league. But instead, some of the WNBA's veterans are responding with elbows, eye rolls, and the occasional cryptic Instagram story.
And what a lot of people weren't willing or were a bit reluctant to appreciate was the game on this young white sister of ours. She can ball. And oh, by the way, she was a great ambassador for the game. And by the way, she came in there and looked out for everybody else. For 22 years, they couldn't get chartered flights. That sister got there and it was done in 2 weeks. That's who Caitlin Clark is.
See, the WNBA has always prided itself on being tough, gritty, and unified. A league where players fought tooth and nail to grow a sport that's long been overlooked. Then Caitlin Clark walks in, flips the script, and suddenly the cameras, endorsements, and viewership follow her. To some, it might look like she skipped the line. But what they're missing, she earned it. And the tension? It's not just passive-aggressive tweets. It's showing up on the court. Some players have even gone after Clark with